We tend to rank nature's hunters by their physical attributes, the volume of a roar, the speed of a strike, or the size of a tooth. We view them through the lens of a blockbuster movie, but the wild is governed by mathematics rather than optics. Survival requires a specific kind of accounting, evolutionary return on investment. This chart maps the biological economy. The vertical axis tracks input, energy, and physical risk. The horizontal axis tracks output, success rate, and calories gained. Plotting famous predators reveals 3 distinct zones, showing the few viable ways to balance caloric books. By evaluating the trade-offs within these frameworks, we can determine which hunting strategy yields the highest biological efficiency. Dominance in the wild is the mathematical result of a highly optimized biological investment. The first framework is the solo ambush, a strategy used by crocodiles, leopards, and tigers. This model requires massive upfront capital. A Siberian tiger spends hours in total stillness, waiting for a single moment to unleash the physical force necessary to launch through deep snow and strike. The goal is an immediate kill. By closing the distance before the prey can react, the predator aims to secure a massive caloric payout with no prolonged struggle. This reliance on burst energy comes at the expense of endurance. If the target evades the initial leap, these hunters lack the aerobic capacity to give chase. A failed strike leaves the animal in a caloric deficit. They have exhausted a huge portion of their energy reserves on an investment that yielded zero return. Even a successful hunt requires further energy to protect the asset. A leopard will haul a carcass its own weight high into the canopy to prevent scavengers from liquidating its investment. The solo ambush is a high-risk, high-reward economy where immense power is constantly balanced against the risk of starvation. The second framework relies on hyperspecialization. Instead of generalized strength, these species have spent millions of years of evolutionary capital on highly specific biological hardware. The great white shark uses vibrational sensors to find prey from miles away. It maintains this advantage with an arsenal of teeth that regenerate throughout its life, ensuring its primary tools never fail. In the mountains, the golden eagle uses gravity to fuel its descent. It drops at 300 kilometers per hour, using specialized talons to secure a fox before the prey can even identify the threat. The black mamba combines high land speed with chemical weaponry. Its venom is a specialized biological investment that ends the hunt quickly, reducing the need for physical grappling. This hardware allows these predators to dominate their targets with very little physical effort during the actual kill. The drawback is that these hunters are biome-locked. Their tools are so specific that they only function within a narrow set of environmental conditions. While hyper-specialists are masters of their niche, their extreme optimization leaves them vulnerable to any shift in the environment they were built for. The third framework, collaborative networks, is utilized by wolves, lions, and orcas. This strategy shifts investment away from individual physical supremacy and into social intelligence, communication, and shared labor. A wolf pack operates as a decentralized unit. They use multi-directional blocking and flanking to trap prey, using communication to solve problems that raw strength cannot. Orcas demonstrate the most complex version of this network. By swimming in a synchronized line, they generate artificial waves to wash seals off ice floes and into the water. Teamwork allows these groups to consistently take down prey much larger than any single member could tackle, significantly lowering the risk to the individual. However, shared labor requires shared caloric yields. To keep the network functioning, these predators must hunt more frequently than solitary hunters. Collaborative networks trade the efficiency of an individual kill for the reliability and safety of a shared biological economy. In nature, the biological economy is a stable loop. High hunting success is tied to high energy risk, and dominance is limited by environmental constraints. Humans disrupted this equilibrium. We bypassed physical adaptations like claws or venom and invested our evolutionary capital entirely into brain capacity. We used that capacity to create tools, achieving hardware superiority through technology. Hand-carved stone spearheads allowed us to strike from a distance, skipping millions of years of physical evolution. This provided us with multi-biome adaptation, allowing us to dominate every ecosystem on Earth without changing our own biology. This shift changed the stakes. Tools lowered the energy cost and physical risk of hunting to the point that natural ecological friction vanished. Without that friction, the success of the hunter is no longer limited by the health of the environment. Left unchecked, this efficiency leads to the collapse of the systems that provide the food. The survival of our species now requires a new strategy. We have to actively maintain the biological frameworks we evolved past, protecting the resources we once only exploited. For a predator that mastered every biome, the final metric of success is the long-term stability of the environment supporting its energy needs.